Joining me now from Ithaca is New York Congressman Tom Reed. He is a Republican on the House Ways and Means Committee. He's a member of the Bipartisan Problem Solvers Caucus. And, sir, you have said that you would actually vote in favor of Nancy Pelosi as House Speaker. I think that would be unexpected from a lot of people seeing that coming from a Republican. But, look, she does need votes. You and your colleagues want something in return, though. Tell me about that.
Exactly. We in the Problem Solvers Caucus about 6 months ago put out a rule reform package of the House of Representatives because, Brianna, the House has become a top-down driven organization controlled by essentially the Speaker's office. And what we're asking is that the rules be reformed so that you reward bipartisan efforts, that you reward having the debate and the openness of a robust issue-looking type of process. And I will just tell you, if the rule reforms are supported by even a Nancy Pelosi, to get the institution working for the American people, I am open to supporting Nancy Pelosi if she commits to these rule reforms to get the institution working for the people back home. So essentially the heart of what we're doing is if you get to certain consensus points, if you get X number of co-sponsorships on legislation or on amendments, that we will actually bring it to the floor and guaranteed have an up or down vote on that legislation. For too long, it's been driven by the Speaker's office, by the Leader's office, and what they essentially say is, here it is, last second, backroom deals have been cut, vote yes or no, depending on if you're a D or an R. It has to end, and that's why we're holding out our support, and I'm willing to cross over to support Nancy Pelosi to say if you embrace these rule reforms for the American people, I will vote for her, as well as any other Democratic candidate that does the same.
You saw the president mentioned you in a tweet. I can't even imagine the incoming that you take on Twitter once he does something like that, by the way. And this is what he said. I can get Nancy Pelosi as many votes as she wants in order for her to be Speaker of the House. She deserves this victory. She has earned it. But there are those in her party who are trying to take it away. She will win at Tom Reed Congress. How is this anything other than just a trolling operation? I mean, you could very easily argue, and I think it's the case with President Trump, Nancy Pelosi is this villain for him that he uses as a foil. How is that not what you and some Republicans might be doing here?
Well, we've been working on this for 6 months, and we put these proposals in black and white to reform the rules of the House. And I will tell you, there are members on both sides of the aisle, and now on the Republican side in the minority position, that are so committed to reforming the rules to get the institution working again for the American people that this isn't a ploy. This isn't a tactic. This isn't a trolling operation. What this is seizing the opportunity historically of a new Speaker candidate who can embrace these reforms to get the institution working for the American people again. That's what it's about.